Recently, Anne-Marie and I got the opportunity to dine at Steakhouse 71 at Disney's Contemporary Resort. This restaurant replaced the wave of American flavors which closed in July of 2021, and Steakhouse 71 opened on October 1st, 2021, right at the start of the Walt Disney World Resort's 50th anniversary celebration. To help celebrate the early history of both Disney's Contemporary Resort and the Walt Disney World Resort, the entrance and dining area feature concept drawings and early construction photos of the Contemporary and the Magic Kingdom. There are also opening day photos from October 1st of 1971, which of course is the reason behind the restaurant's name. The lounge and bar area are also decorated with furniture and light fixtures to reflect the early 70s. All of these touches transports you back in time to when the hotel first opened. This name also pays homage to the now closed Steakhouse 55 at the Disneyland Resort in California. Hey everyone, we're here at Steakhouse 71 here to celebrate Anne-Marie's 10th anniversary. So we're going to go over what we ordered. We got some cocktails and some wines. I got the citrus
blossom cocktail.
Yes. Very slightly bitter, but it has like a nice little citrus aftertaste to it. Anne-Marie, what did you get? You got the McMurray Estates Pinot Noir. And if McMurray sounds familiar, it is Fred McMurray's vineyard, who played in the Shaggy Dog back in the 1960s.
And like on the wine menu, they have like all their wines listed, obviously, but like there's a special box at the top where it says like the Disney family choices, or it was like, so it was like all those vineyards have something to do with Disney, as in like former actors, people that had something to do with the company.
Yeah. So you can also get some wines from Fess Parker's winery. They have ones from Frank Wells, who was the former, I believe, CFO for Disney during Michael Eisner's tenure from 84 up until 94. They even have them from Diane Disney's winery, between her and Ron Miller. They have a whole winery out there. Which is really super nice. But how does that? I don't think you've had a chance to try that yet.
Oh, it was excellent.
It was excellent?
Yeah. I always like Pinot Noirs because they're on the drier side, but they're not quite as like dry as like a Cabernet, where that kind of kicks you in the back of the throat.
Yeah. So we haven't gotten our food yet, but we did put in our order. I got myself a shrimp cocktail. What did you get for appetizer?
French onion soup.
French onion soup. I also got so I got myself the 12-ounce roasted prime rib and classic Yorkshire pudding,
which our waitress did say was like one of Walt's favorites.
Just saying. But I also got a side of the garlic mashed potatoes, as well as the Steakhouse 71 sauce, which they said is a little bit sweeter than like A1. Anne-Marie, what did you get?
I got the filet mignon with the red wine sauce and the mac and cheese.
So yeah, when the food comes out, we'll definitely let you know how everything is. All right, so we just had our lovely appetizers. I had the shrimp cocktail. Very simple. Had 5 shrimps. The lovely cocktail sauce on the side. Really delicious. Anne-Marie, what did you get?
I got the French onion soup.
Yes, and our waitress told us that the French onion soup has 3 different cheeses, 6 different onions, and get this, it takes about a week to prepare, and definitely showcases a lot of those tastes in that.
I mean, it's like French onion soup is just, it's easy to get wrong if you don't do it right, and like this was out of the park. Like it was probably one of the best I've ever had.
Wow. Big comments there. So hopefully next time you're visiting Steakhouse 71, get the French onion soup.
She also just told us that there's a guest who comes in here who orders 2 French onion soups as his entree.
Because why not? Anyway, we're going to be getting our entree shortly, and then we'll give you a nice little food review when they come on out. All right, so we just had our lovely entrees. I had the prime rib, and of course you had the filet mignon. So for me, the prime rib was very juicy, had lots of juicy flavor. Of course, I had gotten the Steakhouse 71. I can't speak. The only way I could really describe the flavor is like if you've had A1 steak sauce, so it's a little bit sweeter. And it tastes like Christmas. And Amanda, our lovely server, just let me know that it has, it's made with cloves, and it's the cloves that give it that kind of like Christmassy taste. Like, it's like almost like mulled wine, like that kind of like clovey taste. But the mashed potatoes, I got the garlic mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes were good, but lacked a little bit of seasoning. Could have used a little bit of salt, a little bit. But overall, good garlic potatoes. Anne-Marie, how was your filet mignon?
I had the filet mignon with the mac and cheese and the red wine reduction sauce. And it was cooked perfectly, medium rare. And it literally melted in my mouth. Like, it was so just...
Can confirm.
It's like lost for words. The red wine sauce gave it a nice additional flavor. The mac and cheese was very creamy, very tasty, and 100% would recommend.
I know you let me try a little bit of the mac and cheese, and the first thing that really hits you is that Gouda. But again, very creamy. Has like the panko breadcrumbs on top of it, so it has a nice little texture to it. But overall, really great entrees, and just great entrees. And then soon we are going to be getting our desserts, and both of us went with the creme brulee that I guess one of your friends recommended.
It's one of your friends too.
Oh, Megan?
Yeah.
Ah, yes, our lovely friend Megan. So, yes, the creme brulee will be coming out shortly. All right, so we are here rounding out our time here at Steakhouse 71 with our lovely dessert. So both of us sprung from the creme brulee with a lovely recommendation to our friend Megan. Hi, Megan. Thank you. So interestingly, with this creme brulee versus your traditional creme brulee, this is like dual layered. So there's bottom is chocolate, and then the top layer is vanilla. But has some like strawberries, blueberries, has raspberries on top with some nice whipped cream. Overall, really great. You have anything to lovely add? Actually, I think you do.
I've got a fun story. So as John mentioned in the beginning of this video, that part of the reason we're here is because we're celebrating my 10-year anniversary with Disney, which happened last October. But we just had the celebration at Magic Kingdom yesterday. As of this recording, it was yesterday. And it was funny that we both ordered the creme brulee because my very first role at Disney was at the Tomorrowland Terrace Wishes dessert party, where we did serve creme brulee, where I did have to learn how to use the little butane blowtorch and learn how to like crystallize the sugar and not burn it, because it's
That can be tricky.
it is tricky, and like because and especially like you don't really, I'm not like a chef, I'm not like trained how to do this, so it was like here's this fire and learn how to crystallize sugar. You'll be fine. Okay, great, thanks. But this was delicious. Like I'm a big swirl fan of like just like soft serve ice cream. Like I always love the chocolate and vanilla flavors together. So this was perfect. And I always love fruit. Like I'm a huge fruit fan, and the little bursts of fruit flavor was awesome as well.
So once again, our amazing server Amanda was absolutely phenomenal. So next time you're here at Steakhouse 71, please ask for Amanda, because you never know where she might pop up. Like maybe right back over here. Really phenomenal. But yeah, another great dinner here at Steakhouse 71.